From K2 News, this is breaking news.
We do begin with that breaking news tonight. Right now, Portland Fire on the scene of a second alarm fire burning on North Kirby Avenue in North Portland. Portland Fire saying the fire was dispatched as a grease fire. This is on the east side of I-5 across the highway from Legacy Emmanuel Hospital on North Thompson Street near North Interstate, also to the north of Portland Public Schools headquarters. Crews are on the scene right now putting water into the windows. These photos from the scene of the fire right now, you can see firefighters trying to get water on that building. Of course, we have a crew headed to the scene very close right now. Continue to bring you new information as soon as it is available. Also breaking right now, a pilot survived an emergency water landing in the Columbia River around 3:20 this afternoon. The plane went down near Gary Island in the Sandy River Delta, roughly 2 miles east of the Troutdale Airport. The pilot was the only person on board. Multnomah County Sheriff's Office says the pilot climbed out of the plane on his own, made his way to dry land. By about 4 o'clock, firefighters reached the pilot. They took him to Chinook Landing for further evaluation. Now Portland Fire and Rescue is working with the Coast Guard to remove that plane. We have a crew there working to get the very latest information for you. We'll continue to bring you the latest information on both of these breaking stories. We're also updating both of the stories on our website, katu.com, and be sure to tune in tonight after the Stanley Cup Final for a special edition of K2 News. Well, Portland no longer the only major city without police body cameras. Starting today, more than 100 officers added the new piece of equipment to their uniforms, with the goal being transparency. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for this digital edition of K2 News, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn. Right now, officers on shift at the Central Precinct are wearing them. That number will grow by the end of the year. K2 Shelby Slaughter joins us live downtown Portland. And Shelby, the cameras are automatically activated when, for example, an officer's gun is pulled, right?
Exactly. So if the gun or something even like the taser is removed from their belt, that will make the camera automatically turn on.
The new normal for the Portland Police Bureau. More than 100 officers today got some new gear to add to their uniforms. These body cameras right here.
Capturing a, indisputable video representation of what happened in an incident, being able to do follow-up.
David Baer and the rest of his colleagues here at the Central Precinct are already wearing them. Baer says they will only add value to any future calls.
Just having the camera on and having it recording pretty much at all times when I'm out in public, having, what happened saved in video is really helpful for me, and it feels like, the accountability piece that does go both ways, having, going into court and being like, well, here's the video of what happened, something that I'm really grateful for.
These acts on cameras have been in the works for a while now. A federal judge ordered the department to develop a body camera policy as part of a settlement from a 2012 lawsuit. That lawsuit accused Portland police of excessive force against people with mental illness. Portland resident Hayden Tyler says increasing accountability is never a bad thing.
I think it helps keep everybody responsible. I think it makes people safer, and I'm excited about it.
Next few months, roughly 800 officers here in Portland will be wearing these body cameras. Reporting live in downtown Portland, I'm Shelby Slaughter, K2 News.
Shelby, thank you. Turning to wildfires burning in our state now, the Long Bend fire is burning roughly 2 miles southwest of Maupin on the west side of the Deschutes River. That fire currently just over 1,000 acres and is 5% contained. Today, the Wasco County Sheriff's Office announced all level 2 evacuation areas have been downgraded to level 1 get ready. Officials say the fire started on Saturday afternoon. The cause is under investigation. And fire crews working on the Upper Applegate fire made significant progress last night, according to the Oregon Department of Forestry Southwest Oregon District. Officials say thanks to the humidity overnight, crews were able to make some progress on lining water hoses around the fire, allowing crews to plumb approximately 80% of the fire. The fire remains at just over 750 acres. Level 2 evacuation notices are still in effect. The Upper Applegate fire was first reported last Thursday. The cause of that fire is still unknown. We want to get back to that commercial fire burning in North Portland we told you about in our 4 o'clock news. Let's get to K2's Thunvi Varma, who's live at the scene. What are you seeing down there, Thunvi?
Steve, we've confirmed that the place that's on fire is this building right here, where you can see the smoke coming out of. It's a noodle-making operation called Shin Shin. Take note of where the fire officers are on the ground. The fire chief, the public information officer tells us that they're facing building potentially that could collapse, which is why they're so far out. And if you look up at the top where the smoke is coming from, there's a large ladder. That's where they've been hosing this fire down. The public information officer says that the fire started a little after 4 p.m. and that everybody was evacuated and that there's nobody hurt. As of now on the scene, I can see about 6 fire trucks down here. And like we said, they're keeping their distance because the building could actually collapse. You can see the smoke all the way from the I-5. You can see plumes of that smoke, very visible. We're still monitoring road closures. And we will keep monitoring the situation, and we will get back to you. We're live. Tanvi Verma, K2 News.
All right, yeah, definitely let us know, Tanvi. Thank you for that. I want to bring in meteorologist Dave Selesky now talking about the weather, of course. Unfortunately for those folks fighting that fire, did cool down a bit today.
Yeah, temperatures are in the 70s today. Much warmer for tomorrow and going in towards the middle part of the week out there. See what's going on across the region. Blue sky and sunshine. It's a big ridge of high pressure holds all across the Pacific Northwest. So again, a very nice afternoon out there. 61 the current temperature into sunny skies now at the end of Spanish Head in Lincoln City. How about up in the gorge? Plenty of sunshine here as well. Quite a bit warmer, as you can see. It's 77. We're seeing west winds down the gorge, about 10 to 25 miles an hour. Those winds will settle down somewhat overnight tonight. And then, of course, there's that big fire in North Portland. Again, downtown Portland, we have fair skies. 77 our current temperature as well, with northwest winds now at 9 miles an hour. Here are the highs today. Hit 75 up in Vancouver, 85 today for the Dalles, 86 in Redmond. On the coast, Astoria, nice day there. Blue sky, sunshine, 67. It was 77, of course, here in Portland. Salem and Eugene, both at 80 degrees east of the mountains. 82 for Pendleton and 84 in the LeGrand area. All right, so our weather headlines, sunny and warmer. Increased fire danger across much of the Northwest over the next couple of days. And by tomorrow afternoon, not on the west side of the Cascades, but on the east side of the Cascades, parts of south central and southeastern Oregon will be under a red flag warning for increased fire danger for high temperatures, low humidity, and gusty winds. Now, we do have a chance of seeing some showers here locally, but not until right now, it looks like towards the latter part of the week. So here's our visible satellite picture again. Fair skies throughout much of the region. I had a few morning fog patches on the coast, but as you can see, it has burned off. So we have clear skies on the coast, the Willamette Valley, Cascades, central and eastern Oregon, and that'll be our scenario again for tomorrow on Tuesday. However, by the time we get in towards late Wednesday, little change taking place, and I'll show you now that on our hour-by-hour forecast. So again, fair skies tonight. Might see some morning fog tomorrow on the coast, but again, plenty of sunshine. Warmer tomorrow with high temperatures again up into the mid to upper 80s in the Willamette Valley. Let's go now into Wednesday. Increasing clouds. And then by late Wednesday going into Thursday, may see a few light rain showers developing primarily for the coast, but some of those showers could get into the Willamette Valley, give us a little bit of rain, perhaps just a drizzle or sprinkles, if you will, by late Wednesday evening, early on Thursday. And then going into Thursday itself, some scattered showers on and off before things return to drier and warmer weather. We head in towards the latter part of the week and heading in towards the weekend. So your car wash forecast over the next couple of days looks to be pretty good. Sunny skies, very warm. High temperatures tomorrow between 84 to 88 degrees. Overnight lows tonight, they're dropping down into the 50s. Highs tomorrow warming up again into the mid to upper 80s. Then a little cooler going into Wednesday with highs on Wednesday into the 70s across the area. So our forecast tomorrow on the coast, morning fog, then sunshine, 65 in Newport and 68 tomorrow in Astoria. In the Willamette Valley, sunny skies all day and warmer, 85 for Salem, 83 for Longview, and 88 tomorrow over in Troutdale. Gorge in the Cascades, sunny skies, and again, warmer temperatures, 93 in the Dalles, 90 for Hood River with west winds in the gorge 5 to 15 miles an hour. Central and eastern Oregon, sunny skies. Fire watch weather again for south central Oregon. 94 tomorrow in Bend, or in Burns rather, 91 in Bend, and 92 up in the Pendleton area. So 7-day forecast, 88 tomorrow, 75 for you on Wednesday. By the time we get into Thursday, 71 for the high temperature, Steve. Then back in the low 80s towards the latter part of the week and heading in towards the weekend. And then I think Sunday right now, a little partly cloudy skies and about 77 for the high temperature. Much cooler by next Monday and maybe another chance of a few light showers.
It is summertime.
It is.
Thanks, Dave, very much. With just 10 days until 4th of July, fireworks are now On sale in Oregon, but depending on where you live, you might not be able to set them off. Today, Portland Fire and Rescue is reminding us about the citywide ban. K2's Allison Gottlieb is live now with the story. And Allison, Portland Fire and Rescue is encouraging people to see professional fireworks shows rather than set off their own, right?
Steve, that's right. So fire officials suggest you go to Fire Station 21, which is in southeast Portland, to see any professional fireworks instead of doing it yourself.
When you think of the 4th of July, it's impossible not to think of fireworks. The light displays can be beautiful, but their danger is also real. It led Portland to ban fireworks in 2022.
Two very significant tragic events that led up to this ordinance. One was 2017, the Eagle Creek fire, where 48,000 acres were burned just by the use of a single firework.
The year the ban went into effect, fires caused by fireworks dropped by 33%.
2021, we had, throughout the fireworks season, we had 307 fires, 15 fireworks caused fires during that season. Fireworks season 2022, we had 224 fires, 10 firework caused fires. Last year, in the fire season, we had 336 fires, 46 were determined to be caused by fireworks.
Portland Fire and Rescue says last year's increase is leading to big action.
Investigators are going to be increasing staffing during the 4th of July holiday in order for our mission to be to aggressively investigate any and all fireworks related fires that result in either endangering personal lives or property that occur within the city.
Getting caught with an illegal firework could result in a $500 to $1,000 citation. Criminal charges could result in a $2,500 fine or up to 6 months in jail.
Portland Fire and Rescue are asking you to call their arson hotline for information if you see any firework-related fires during the holiday. In Northeast Portland, Allison Gottlieb, K2 News.
Allison, thank you. We'll get ready for a major shutdown of I-5 this weekend. 4 miles of the freeway will be closed just south of Portland. This will happen from 9 o'clock Friday night to 5 o'clock Monday morning. The Oregon Department of Transportation is replacing the Southwest 26th Avenue overpass. And while a weekend freeway shutdown sounds like a major headache, K2's Joe English reports ODOT worked from the ground up to keep the closure to a minimum.
This is really going to help I-5. This is a section of I-5 that hasn't been repaired in 65 years now.
The new bridge over Southwest 26th Avenue is already in place. ODOT put it in under the existing bridge. The project's been going on for the past year, but ODOT says doing it this way kept a complete I-5 closure to just one weekend.
It's safe right now, but we don't want to let that go much longer without repairing it. That's why this closure needs to take place, so we can upgrade and improve this overpass at 26th Avenue.
The overpass is getting seismic upgrades and improvements below for pedestrians and bicyclists. I-5 southbound will be closed from the Southwest Terwilliger exit ramp and the Capitol Highway on-ramp, and I-5 northbound will be closed between the Barber Boulevard off-ramp and the Terwilliger on-ramp.
There's going to be on-ramps and off-ramps will be closed. We've got to make sure that there's not a lot of traffic in the area. We need to have equipment staged in this area to make sure that everybody is safe, to make sure that we can get the job done.
ODOT suggests planning ahead using I-205 and Highway 99 as alternate routes this weekend. In Portland, Joe English, K2 News.
Well, TriMet is telling riders today there will be more safety and comfortability as they continue using their services. TriMet held a news conference today highlighting its safety and security team, acknowledging there will be more code enforcement, meaning making sure riders are safe, paying their fares, and de-escalating situations.
If somebody shows up with something that is against TriMet code, that bus or that train will be holding at that location until a code enforcer can show up and have that conversation with that individual and explain what is able to be brought onto the system.
TriMet also saying they installed more than 8,000 cameras on their routes. Looking forward, they plan to hire more security staff and also roll out new safety initiatives this summer. Well, tonight we're getting a better idea of how Multnomah County and the city of Portland plan to implement changes to Measure 110. Some of those changes, like making it easier to prosecute drug dealers, are already in effect. Come September, when drug possession becomes illegal again, the county plans to offer people caught with small amounts of drugs to go to a sobering center instead of jail. K2's Christina Giardinelli sat in on the county's presentation. She's live in Salem now. And Christina, the county already getting some pushback on this, right?
Yeah, that's right. You know, some city leaders and even some county commissioners say they worry this plan is not tough enough. And some county commissioners also complain that they were not involved in the planning process. Come September 1st, people caught with small amounts of drugs in Oregon could be arrested. What happens after police catch them depends on their zip code. The new law allows counties to set up deflection programs to allow drug users the option to avoid arrest by engaging in treatment. Multnomah County's plan so far would give people facing arrest for possession the opportunity to go to a sobering center instead.
Our work ensures that law enforcement can intervene when they see drugs or drug use, that they can seize drugs, and if there is no other criminal behavior, that they can connect an individual directly to treatment.
But some commissioners worry that taking a drug user to the sobering center will not be enough to get them to actively engage in treatment. Some county commissioners like Sharon Myron express concern that the sobering center will only require drug users to talk to a drug counselor and not actually begin detox.
Right now, we can leverage the criminal justice system to help facilitate getting people into treatment, but it's not clear whether that's going to happen here. Is treatment going to be sort of required in any way at any point?
Justice Department director says that detox is required right now for more serious crimes and will continue to be required. But he says requiring it for low-level crimes doesn't work because we don't have the resources. Live in Salem, Christina Giardinelli, K2 News.
Christina, thank you. As Oregon prepares for its first season of the Big Ten Conference, the University of Oregon revealed a new court design at Matthew Knight Arena. New court was revealed yesterday. The new look is lighter and brighter and still includes the trees, but they have changed from brown to green. The border of the court is now trimmed in Oregon's apple green. The new surface also includes the Big Ten logo below each free throw line. And we are back with more local news tonight after Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. It's going to be a good one.
Yep.
Going to be a good one. Keep it here. Dave will have the latest forecast as well. We'll see you later on.